Hey guys, it's Patrick with MT Knives, and I had a request to show how to paracord wrap the handle. You want to start out, you need about 3 foot of paracord, and you're going to need a lighter, a knife, and some needle nose pliers or Leatherman, something like that. I start off by cutting the paracord at an angle like that, burning the end, melting the end. Wait about 3 seconds or so and smash it down. Gives you kind of like a needle for working. This is best to do with an unsharpened knife. However, this knife is sharpened, as yours probably will be as well, so you can place it in its sheath, keep it safe while you're working with it. I'm just going to show you one simple way how to do this. Start with your end here, leave half an inch or so, inch out the end. We're just going to do a figure 8 type pattern. So I came up, wrapped it around, went through the middle, back around the other side. You're just going to go around and through to the opposite side, just back and forth like this. You want to try to keep twist out of your paracord. I've seen guys take the inner strands out of the paracord before doing this. I think, if you're going to wrap your handle, it's probably because you want a little added thickness and cushion, so I'd go ahead and just leave the inner core in. So I'm just pulling this through, pulling it tight, kind of pulling it back, trying to keep everything tight, just pinching the sides here. It's real easy. I'm sure there's multiple different ways to do this. This is just the quickest and easiest way, and I think it looks pretty nice. Go ahead and pull that knife out of the vise. Kind of see how this is coming together. Now this is where that point on the paracord really comes in handy. Now if you push on the edge of a table, push the knife flat like that, you can see I can push that paracord way back and get it nice and compact. You want to do that. Get as many wraps in here as you can so that it's not sloppy. See how I kind of push that back and get just another, try to get another wrap in here. Get a hold of that. Okay, so got that part of the handle done. And you could stop there, or I'm going to go ahead and just continue on through the hole like this, all the way to the end of the knife. If a guy wanted to, he could leave some room here and tie a little lanyard, put a lanyard bead, which would help grab the knife, pull it out of the sheath. You can put a lanyard bead right at the end of your hand. It's all just personal preference. Just set it on the table here. So let's I'm going to push it on the table one more time. I just barely got enough to get one more wrap in there. Maybe. Oh yeah. All right. Now you do a couple different things. You could take this tail back on this side of your wrap. So instead of leaving it on the end, take it on this side of that last wrap. I'll show you why here in a second. I'll bet I about could get another one more in there. But and the same with this tail. If you want to, you can take it on when you first start, take it back underneath this here. I must have started that out wrong, I think. Yeah, it should look like that. So I can take this tail back up on this top side here, which I should have done from the get-go. And then when you melt it, it kind of holds it in there, pinches it in there. So like here, on this one, I just left it out the end. This one here, I tucked it back on that loop. So, I'm gonna cut it with my knife. I'm working on my knife. This knife's probably dull. I haven't sharpened it in who knows how long. It's always good to have multiple knives. So you want to cut it fairly short. Oh yeah, I need to sharpen that sucker. And then you just melt your ends. So I wait a couple seconds. Press it up against a table or something, flatten that out, and that'll keep it from going anywhere. I'll work on that later. Now, you can't wrap the front of your handle like this without redoing your sheath. So that might be an option later on down the line. Going ahead and having some knives already wrapped. But I've seen a lot of people, they just wrap the bottom half, just gives them something, get a better grip, pull it out. Simple. I had about 3 foot of paracord to start with and have this much left. Of course, if I was going to wrap the front, that's where I'd use it on. But pretty simple modification to your Genesis neck knife. This is Patrick with mtknives.net.